Consistency in movement keeps you young because the body is designed to move, adapt, and stay engaged with life. When we reach the age of 50 and beyond, movement becomes more than just a way to burn calories or stay in shape. It becomes a key part of maintaining independence, confidence, and emotional well-being. Walking, in particular, is one of the simplest yet most powerful forms of exercise for older adults. It requires no special equipment, no gym membership, and no complicated routine. It can be done anywhere, at any time, and it naturally fits into daily life. Even a gentle daily walk sends signals throughout the body that boost circulation, support the heart, strengthen the legs, and help keep joints lubricated and mobile. The rhythm of walking also has a soothing effect on the nervous system, helping reduce anxiety and stress, and promoting a more positive mood overall. The beauty of walking lies in its adaptability. You can walk at your own pace, gradually increasing time and speed as your stamina improves. You can walk indoors, outdoors, or even in a mall if weather conditions are difficult. Walking outside, in nature or fresh air, enhances the benefits by exposing you to sunlight for vitamin D, which is essential for strong bones, immune health, and emotional balance. Sunlight signals the brain to regulate sleep cycles, which becomes more important as we get older. A body that moves sleeps better, and a well-rested body recovers better, leading to more energy during the day. The more consistently you walk, the more your body remembers how to feel alive, strong, and capable. While walking helps the physical body, it also deeply nourishes the mind. The simple act of moving your body rhythmically gives your thoughts space to settle. It becomes a gentle meditation where breathing becomes deeper and the mind becomes clearer. Many people find that their best ideas, emotional releases, or moments of clarity come while walking. This mental clarity is especially valuable after 50, when priorities in life become more internal, intentional, and grounded. Walking provides a natural way to process emotions, reduce stress, and reconnect with your sense of self. Another powerful benefit of consistent movement is the way it protects mobility and joint function. When movement slows down, muscles weaken, joints stiffen, and circulation decreases. This can lead to discomfort, slower recovery, and a feeling of being older than you actually are. But the body responds remarkably well to even small amounts of daily movement. The joints begin to move more fluidly, the body feels lighter, and everyday activities like getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, or bending down become easier. The sense of independence that comes from simply being able to move comfortably shapes how you experience aging itself. Consistency is more important than intensity. You don't need long workouts or strenuous routines to experience change. Even 20 to 30 minutes of steady walking each day gradually builds endurance and energy. The key is forming a habit where movement becomes something you look forward to rather than something that feels like a chore. Movement becomes a moment of peace, a quiet time for yourself, a way to reconnect with life occurring around you and within you. It becomes an act of self-respect, a simple reminder each day that your health and well-being matter, that your body is worth caring for, and that you are still very much in motion, still very much participating in life, still growing, still strong, still becoming more of who you are meant to be. Strength training is essential for longevity because our muscles naturally begin to lose mass as we age, a process known as sarcopenia, which can start as early as our 30s and becomes more noticeable after 50. When muscle mass decreases, balance becomes harder to maintain, joints lose support, posture weakens, and everyday activities such as getting up from the floor, carrying groceries, or climbing stairs can start to feel more difficult. Strength training counteracts this process by signaling the body to rebuild and maintain muscle fibers, improving functional strength and helping the body stay capable and resilient. The empowering part is that muscle can be built at any age, even in the 60s, 70s, and beyond, as long as the body is given consistent and gentle stimulation. Strength training does not need to involve heavy weights or intense gym sessions. It can be as simple as using your own body weight, small dumbbells, resistance bands, or household items. Movements like squats, standing leg lifts, seated knee extensions, wall push-ups, or even holding a steady plank position can gradually rebuild strength and stability throughout the body. The most important factor is mindful activation of the muscles and regular practice. When you engage your muscles, you're not only improving strength, but also supporting your bones. Strength training encourages bone density by stimulating the bone tissue, which becomes especially important for women after menopause and for men experiencing age-related bone thinning. The more your muscles work to support your body, the more your bones respond by staying strong and dense. This reduces the risk of fractures and maintains physical independence. Strength also directly affects balance. Strong leg, core, and hip muscles make it easier to maintain stability, lowering the risk of falls, which is one of the most common causes of injury as people age. Strength training increases joint stability as well, reducing pain and discomfort in the knees, hips, and lower back by improving the support system surrounding them. Beyond the physical benefits, strength training also boosts confidence. There is something incredibly energizing about feeling your body respond and grow stronger. When you lift even a small weight or perform a movement you couldn't do before, it sends a message to your mind that growth is still happening, that your body is still capable of adapting, and that aging is not a decline, but a continuous evolution. It creates a sense of self-assurance that carries into daily life. Clothes fit more comfortably, posture feels more open, and movement becomes more graceful. This confidence supports mental and emotional well-being, reinforcing a positive relationship with your body and a deeper appreciation for its resilience. Starting slowly is key. 2 to 3 sessions per week, even just 10 to 20 minutes at a time, can create noticeable changes over weeks and months. The consistency matters more than the intensity. With each session, muscles learn, joints become more supported, and the body begins to move with more ease and strength, the feeling of growing stronger becoming its own quiet motivation. Flexibility and mobility are essential aspects of staying youthful, and they become increasingly important after the age of 50 because the body naturally begins to stiffen when movement becomes less frequent. Tight muscles can pull on joints and create discomfort, limit your range of motion, and make everyday tasks feel harder than they need to be. Gentle stretching and mobility exercises help keep the muscles soft, the joints lubricated, and the body moving easily and comfortably. When you stretch slowly and with awareness, you are not only lengthening the muscles, but also allowing tension stored in the body to release. This release is deeply healing because tightness is often connected to stress and emotional holding. When the body softens, the mind softens too. Stretching is like telling your body that it is safe to relax, breathe, and let go of the strain it has been carrying. Flexibility exercises do not need to be complicated or lengthy to be effective. Simple movements like shoulder rolls, gentle neck stretches, hip circles, calf stretches, and slow forward bends can gradually restore movement and comfort. Yoga, Tai Chi, or gentle floor stretches are also wonderful ways to improve flexibility. The point is not to force the body into deep stretches, but to guide it gently. With age, the connective tissues around muscles and joints can become less elastic, which is why slow, steady stretching is more beneficial than quick or aggressive movements. When you stretch mindfully, you allow the tissues to gradually adapt and lengthen, preventing injury while improving mobility. One of the greatest benefits of flexibility training is pain reduction. Many people in their 50s and beyond experience stiffness in the lower back, hips, neck, and shoulders. These areas carry much of the body's daily tension, and when the muscles around them become tight, the joints lose their freedom to move comfortably. Gentle stretching opens these areas, easing pressure and improving circulation. Flexibility also helps maintain good posture. Poor posture can contribute to discomfort and fatigue, but when the muscles around the spine, chest, and hips are kept flexible, the body naturally aligns itself more efficiently. This allows you to move through the world with greater ease and confidence. Flexibility training is also deeply connected to breathing. When you stretch slowly, you naturally begin to breathe more deeply. Deep breathing activates the body's relaxation response, calming the nervous system and reducing stress. This shift from tension to relaxation supports both mental clarity and emotional well-being. In this way, stretching becomes not just a physical practice, but a practice of presence. It brings you into the moment, allowing you to connect with your body and feel what is happening inside without judgment. It creates space for patience, compassion, and self-awareness, qualities that become especially valuable in the later stages of life, when inner peace is just as important as physical strength. Spending just 10 to 15 minutes each day on gentle stretching can make a noticeable difference in how the body feels and functions. Over time, the muscles begin to loosen, the joints move more freely, and everyday activities like reaching, bending, walking, and standing become more comfortable. Movement feels less effortful and more natural. Flexibility training also supports emotional resilience. The practice of slowing down and breathing through a gentle stretch teaches patience, presence, and ease, reminding you that you can soften into life instead of pushing through it. It reinforces the understanding that growing older does not mean becoming rigid or limited. It can mean becoming more fluid, more open, and more connected to what your body needs. A healthy diet becomes increasingly important after 50 because the body changes in ways that require more mindful nourishment. Metabolism may slow slightly, digestion can become more sensitive, and the body's ability to repair itself relies heavily on the quality of the nutrients we consume. Eating well is not about restriction or strict rules, but about choosing foods that give your body energy, support your muscles and bones, and help maintain mental clarity. Whole foods like fresh vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, nuts, seeds, lean proteins, and healthy fats provide the vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants the body needs to stay strong. When we include these foods regularly, the body responds with better digestion, improved immunity, and more stable energy throughout the day. Food becomes a supportive partner in the journey of staying active and youthful, rather than something that weighs us down. Healthy eating also influences how your body feels from moment to moment. Foods high in sugar, unhealthy fats, or heavily processed ingredients can cause inflammation, fatigue, and mood fluctuations, which can make exercise and daily activity feel harder. On the other hand, nutrient-rich meals help stabilize blood sugar levels, which keeps energy balanced and helps the mind stay steady and clear. Protein is especially important after 50 because it helps maintain and repair muscle tissue, supports bone strength, and contributes to a healthy immune system. Whether it comes from plant-based sources like beans and lentils, or animal sources like fish, eggs, or lean meats, including protein in each meal helps the body stay strong and healthy. Hydration also plays a crucial role in maintaining vitality. As we age, the sense of thirst can naturally decrease, causing many people to drink less water without realizing it. Dehydration can contribute to fatigue, muscle cramps, headaches, and slower digestion. Drinking water throughout the day, starting with a glass in the morning, helps keep the body functioning smoothly. Herbal teas, infused water, warm broths, and water-rich foods like cucumbers, melons, and leafy greens can also support hydration. Hydration helps the joints stay lubricated, which makes movement more comfortable and supports healthy circulation, which brings nutrients to every cell in the body. Mindful eating is equally important. Eating slowly, chewing thoroughly, and paying attention to the body's hunger and fullness signals help improve digestion and reduce overeating. When meals are enjoyed without rushing, the body has time to properly break down and absorb nutrients. Taking time to enjoy food with awareness also creates a positive relationship with eating, which enhances emotional well-being. Food should be something that nourishes and supports, not something that causes stress or guilt. Another powerful aspect of eating well is how food influences mood and brain health. Nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and B vitamins support brain function and emotional balance. Foods like leafy greens, berries, nuts, and fatty fish help protect the brain from aging and support memory and cognitive clarity. Eating meals that support brain health is especially meaningful after 50, when maintaining mental sharpness becomes a priority. A healthy diet does not mean giving up your favorite foods entirely. It means making choices that help your body feel good more often. Balance is key. Most meals can be nourishing, while occasional treats can be enjoyed mindfully and without guilt. The goal is not perfection, but consistent nourishment. Over time, the body responds to these healthier choices with increased vitality, clearer skin, better digestion, steadier energy, and an overall sense of well-being. Eating becomes a source of strength, a daily act of care that honors the body and supports the life you want to continue living actively, joyfully, and fully. A positive mindset and adequate rest play a powerful role in supporting lifelong wellness, especially after 50, because the mind and body remain deeply connected. The way we think influences how our body responds, how we carry ourselves, and how we experience aging. When we approach this stage of life with a sense of openness, gratitude, and self-appreciation, we allow our body to function with more ease and balance. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to focus on growth, understanding, and possibility instead of limitation. Many people after 50 have already lived through difficult experiences, changes, and transitions. These life lessons become a source of wisdom, emotional resilience, and inner strength. When we recognize that we are more capable and knowledgeable now than at any earlier point in life, aging becomes less about decline and more about deepening into who we truly are. Rest is just as essential as mindset. With age, the body needs time to recharge, repair, and restore itself. Sleep is where the body heals muscles, refreshes the mind, balances hormones, and renews energy. When sleep is disrupted or neglected, it can affect mood, memory, immune function, and overall vitality. Creating a calming evening routine can support deeper rest. Avoiding screens before bed, dimming lights, practicing deep breathing, gentle stretching, or listening to calming music can signal the nervous system to relax. A consistent sleep schedule helps the body develop a natural rhythm, improving sleep quality over time. Emotional well-being also influences physical health. Stress can create tension in the muscles, raise cortisol levels, and contribute to inflammation, making movement and daily activities more difficult. Practices like meditation, mindfulness, journaling, or simply taking quiet, intentional moments throughout the day can help reduce stress. Even something as simple as sitting with a warm cup of tea and breathing slowly can shift the mind into a more peaceful state. Deep breathing calms the nervous system and encourages the body to relax from the inside out. Connection with others also plays a meaningful role. Humans are social beings, and supportive relationships provide emotional nourishment. Spending time with family, friends, or community groups can create a sense of belonging and purpose. Sharing laughter, stories, and experiences can lift the mood and strengthen emotional resilience. It reminds us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. Staying socially connected can also keep the mind active and engaged, supporting cognitive health and emotional balance. Cultivating a positive mindset includes speaking kindly to yourself. Internal dialogue has tremendous power. Replacing self-criticism with encouragement supports confidence and motivation. Small affirmations like, "I am capable," "I am grateful for my body," or "I am growing stronger every day," can shift the way you feel and move. When the mind believes in growth, the body follows. After 50, life can become richer, more meaningful, and more intentional when mindset and rest are honored. The pace of life may shift, but the depth of life expands. Each day becomes an opportunity to nourish the mind, care for the body, and live with presence, appreciation, and purpose.